Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. I know people who say Valentine's, like Times. That's not right. It's Valentine. And I just saw somebody post something about Saint Valentine that he was like brutally beat up and his head was taken off. And I don't know anything about him, so I can't talk about that. But that sounds like he must have been a saint because, man, that's awful. I don't know. I'm not going to talk about things I don't know anything about, and that is one of them, so let's not talk about it. But we are almost there. I'm getting the prompt out today. So whoops, today is Valentine's Day, February 14th, and the prompt is watercolor heart, which I could be done like in 5 seconds with that if I wanted to. So we're going to come up with something that takes us a little bit longer. And there's the video. It's ready to roll. Let's find it. There we are. There we are. Let's come down just a bit here. Good morning, Pamela and CJ and Robin. Is it Robin? I'm going to guess. Lori Harris. Kathy. Good morning. Sylvia. Good morning. Pat. Palma. Hi. Yeah, let's tap dance on Monday. Palma, message me. Send me a text. But that's my plan. I got to try on my tap shoes, although they may not want you to wear tap shoes. Imagine all those people that have no rhythm wearing tap shoes. But yes, let's do it every Monday night. And then we can go out for burgers and fries and milkshakes. Just kidding. I'm kidding. That defeats the whole purpose. Um, what am I doing today? I don't even know. Good morning, Jennifer and Julie. Um, I'm only doing one shameless plug today. Just one. It's for the website because there is so much love over there at the website. There are books to love, there are collage elements to love, there are watercolors to love, there are burnishing sticks to love. I don't remember what else. There's gift certificates to love. I don't know what else is on there. Go take a look. Go take a look at the website, creatorofcuteness.com. That's the place. Phew. Okay, I'm being silly. I have stuff to open today, which is kind of cool. I have a card here from Lori Harris, and look at, is that a sticker, Lori, or is that like embossed? It's super cool, whatever it is. All right, let's pull this out. Oh, don't tell me it. I can't. I opened it on the side, thinking I could just slide it out, but of course I cannot. Come on. Well, now I have to cut it here. Make sure I'm not cutting into the card. It's a very tight fitting card. I didn't want to wreck the envelope. Oh, because it's lined. There we go. Oh man, that's cute. I think it's embossed. That is the foil technique, Lori said. Look how cute this card is. That is definitely going in the journal. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Happy Valentine's Day, Lori Harris. That's all it says. So pretty. God, that's pretty, isn't that? With the little teeny tiny bit of ribbon and the red and the black and foil. So pretty. Thank you, Lori. All right. So then I have a box here from Rebecca Swayze. I don't know why she sent me a gift. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Will you look at this bubble wrap? It's hearts. It's the little things that get me so excited. So there's a cute heart bag, but this bubble wrap, I've never seen heart bubble wrap. Has anybody else? It's so cute. And there's a clippy. Nice. There's a little, oh my God. Look at that little palette and little watercolor place to put your watercolors. Oh my God. That's super cool. And this looks like a travel cup. Let's open it. It is. It's a traveling watercolor water bowl. Maybe it's for what the heck is on the bottom. Look at that. Can you use that as a stamp? Okay, well, Rebecca, this is awesome. Super cool bowl. What do you think is in this little pouch? Oh my God. Are these traveling brushes? Okay, Rebecca. Insane. Have you guys seen these before? These traveling paint brushes? They unscrew and then you turn it around like this. Does it screw in? It does. And then you have a traveling paintbrush. Rebecca, those are the bomb.com. There's 3 different sizes. Let's look at the big one. Let's just look at them all. Oh, fabulous. Let's look at the little one. Don't know what I did to deserve this gift, but it's stinking cool. Look at that little bitty brush. Man, I'm a lucky girl today. Better than flowers, that's for sure. Beats flowers any day. Those are awesome. And my bowl. And then another little bag here with 2 little heart swizzle sticks coming out of it. Cute. Something in here. Oh, bits and bobs. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Amor. Oh, look at all the little wood hearts. And X's and O's and a love. Oh, wait. So stinking cute. Lots of little bits and bobs. Is there more in there? There are more in there. There's a heart clip and a heart little, well, we're going to have to use these today. I don't know that they're going to go with my art, but we'll find somewhere in the book to put them. I'm just going to put those in the bowl. Oh, look, and this bag has a heart on it also. And then a cute little sloth notepad and a card that probably explained it all. Oh my gosh, she didn't even make this. She bought me a card. That is true love. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Can't even imagine that you did this. So super sweet. All right, let's put this away because I have one more. It was gift day at the post office. Okay, here. A giant box from Joan Little. Oh, it's a bunch of wrapped presents. Oh, she is too funny. She keeps sending me these because I told her I love these Julia Roberts Pretty Woman envelopes. Here's the problem. This is my 3rd one, and I don't want to get rid of it. I just want to keep it. And why, how dumb is that? At least use it so somebody else can enjoy it. And this says, oh, this is for Bailey. Oh, I'm not going to open this. This is for Bootsy. So I could open this card. Let's open this card. But this gift is for, oh my gosh. Look at that gift wrap. I'm going to see my daughter this weekend. I will give this to her. So cute with Bootsy. She got enlarged and she's so big here. Aw. Okay, well, that's for Bailey. I'm going to open this and see what it is. It'll probably make me cry. Holy guacamole. If that is not a beautiful card. Wow. That Joan is so talented, right? Isn't that so pretty? I'm not going to read the back because it will definitely make me cry. So I'm going to put that away for a few minutes. No cry, no tears. There's no tears in watercolor. Thank you, girls, so much for your treats. I appreciate it. Wow, that's sweet. All right. So here's where we are. Okay. I can't use this here today, but I could use it somewhere over here. And this, I think, will clip. Oh, this turned the wrong way. Oh, wait. No, this goes down. So this could hold the hold this heart in place instead of me doing a ribbon. I think that's a cute idea. We'll just use this. But it came apart. I gotta tie it. It was cute before it came apart. There we go. And we could use another one over here. That's cute, right? So I've got one of her clips here and one here. And then we are here. This is what we're doing today. She says, as she has no idea what we're doing today. So I drew a little, make sure that's in the right place. Yeah, that's where, that's the top, that's the bottom. So if I draw a heart, it's either got to go under here, or it could go the whole way. I really don't know what to draw yet. So today our prompt is pour your heart out with a watercolor heart. And I mean, I don't know exactly what to do. I thought about, let's see if I do it like this. A heart up here. Bring the camera down. Hi, Sylvia. Did I not say hi to everybody? Rebecca says that silicone bowl I got her is specifically for cleaning your brushes on the textured bottom. It's really cool. Really cool. Wow, that is like a perfect heart almost. So, I don't know what I'm doing today, you guys. Oh, let's do watercolor lettering. And let's do, maybe we'll do a paintbrush. That goes into the heart. Maybe. Can you see? Is the light bad? There we go. I think that's better. And then we don't need this anymore because everything else will be underneath this, right? And it's gonna say, but maybe we can come down like this. Bring the bottom of the heart down a little bit further. I don't know, you guys. I'm just not feeling it today. I'm not feeling anything today. I think we'll do watercolor lettering. Let's start there. Okay, let's start there. And I want to use pinks and reds today because it's Valentine's Day. And we're going to use a really pointy brush. Get some water going here. Oh, super shaky. You should have seen the shake attack I had yesterday. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous, really. I can't talk apparently when I do watercolor lettering. Add some darker in here. Some darker here. Whew. I have to breathe now because that was scary. See if I can do it smaller. Very shaky. But fun. Until I got to there and it blobbed. Oh man, my leg couldn't stop shaking. My hands couldn't stop shaking. My body was shaking. It was ridiculous. But my mother-in-law's home, and that's the good news. We dropped her off yesterday. I just can't take her for very long anymore. She's just taxing on my brain. She does some crazy things. And yeah, I just can't handle her some days. Well, at least we'll have some pretty lettering here. It's really not easy, Lori, writing with watercolor. It takes practice, and I'm obviously not the best at it. But it's okay. I mean, it's not horrible. Oops, I just got my phone painted. I painted my phone. So the thing that got me the most about my mother-in-law that made it so that I just really couldn't hang with her any longer was on our way home, um, she just says stuff out of nowhere that's just bizarre. And maybe that's from being alone so much because she lives alone. She's lived alone for decades. And that's probably best. That's all I'm going to say. Um, but we're driving, and all of a sudden, she says, I think we need to thank your brother. And I said, what do you mean? She goes, if it wasn't for your brother, I wouldn't have been able to get to go visit my sister. And I said, at the same time, my husband and I both giggled in a kind of like, are you kidding me that you said that right now? Um, but we said, oh, yeah, let's thank him for dying so that you could go visit your sister. And she's like, oh, I didn't mean that. She said, just thank him for living where he lived so we could go visit my sister. And I'm like, quit while you're ahead, Carol, because both of us took it the other way. That's really nuts. She's really nuts. Anyway, I stopped talking after that, pretty much. Hi, honey.
Hi.
I need a washcloth. Oh, careful, Lindsay. I almost just messed up the whole thing. We're going to get this watercolored. Anyway, there were many things, but that was just a good one. So, do you guys have big Valentine plans? Anybody? Do you do anything for Valentine's Day? We do not. We don't try to go out to dinner or anything, but my dress is ready at Nordstrom's for my daughter's wedding, and so I kind of want to go pick it up. So I think I'm going to make the husband go out today with me, unless he doesn't want to, and I might just go with my daughter and try the dress on again, because if it doesn't fit, they got to reorder it. So we'll see how that goes. I told you how. Oh no, my watercolors fell. Hang on. Don't fall, watercolor. This is kind of pretty how it's drying on its own. I think I told you guys how not nice the girl was at Nordstrom's. Hopefully there's a different girl there today. Because she was not nice. It didn't make it a fun experience, you know? Well, I don't like the top of this brush, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, let me know if you guys do anything fun for Valentine's Day. I can't see any comments anymore. Maybe that's because nobody's saying anything. Usually, I make my husband a heart-shaped meatloaf, but we didn't get any stuff to make it. Because years ago, when my kids were little, my oldest daughter wanted to have a wedding. She wanted to marry her brother. She hates when I say that because now that's like not what she would want to do. Okay, I'm going to do it with a heat tool and get all this dry. But anyway, when she was little, she wanted to have a wedding. So we would, I got her a fancy dress, like a wedding dress, like a quinceanera or christening dress. I don't know what they call those for little girls, but in Southern California, there was the garment district. And so I was able to go there, and for like $10 or $12, so cheap, you could buy dresses for kids. And so we bought her a fancy dress, and her brother got all dressed up, and we had a wedding at our house. Just pretend wedding, you know, not anything weird. And we made a heart-shaped meatloaf, and we've made it every year since, except pretty much today. Just not doing it. Is that door open? Oh man, it's cold. Anyway, Joyce says, no real plans, just watching After a Dementia Lady with my friend. Oh, that's fun. Uh, and Jennifer says, how's Bailey doing? Any better? The answer is no, but she's doing okay. Somebody gave her a book on how dogs, when they die, their souls go into another being, whether it's a pet or a human or whatever. It's nothing that I really, it's like, what do you call it? Mumbo gumbo? I don't know what you call it. Just like, okay, if that's what you want to believe, that's fine with me. So that's where she's at. Um, and that's helping her a lot to think that Bootsy is somewhere other than just gone and not in doggy heaven, because she doesn't want to think that Bootsy's in doggy heaven. So whatever works. Okay, so now we have to figure out how to watercolor this heart. Seems as though we have a lot of pink. So maybe some red? Anyway, thank you for asking about Bailey. I think we're just going to put some color in here and then fill it up, fill it in. I don't know what I'm trying to say. We're going to draw around it to get it, to put these colors together. I don't know how you explain that. I saw somebody do it. Just patches of color. Jill says, we'll be making lasagna. We make lasagna, but being sick, I'm not sure I have everything to do it. Don't do it if you're sick. I think I missed another comment back here. Palma says, you got to trim the heart-shaped meatloaf with piped mashed potatoes. Okay. Palma's going to the gypsy market and out to lunch with her girlfriends one day after Galentine's Day. Tammy says, I can't afford eggs to make meatloaf right now. That's true. Kind of want these colors to hit each other, but I don't want to lose the shape of the colors. I don't know what I'm doing, really. We'll just leave it at that. Whatever it turns out to be, it turns out to be. Maybe I need to heat tool it. Leslie, right? Tenant Les is Leslie, right? I hope to see that dress. I'm not much for dresses. I have a mother of the groom occasion coming up. Yeah, I'm not much for, I am really into summer dresses, like, just a cotton, simple dress when it's hot outside. But fancy dresses, no, not so much. Dry this a little and then add more colors. Maybe we'll get other colors in here. I wasn't going to do a rainbow, but kind of now that I'm looking at it, feels like it needs to go rainbowy. But I guess I'd better, whoa, pardon me. Is that better? Is the camera good, you guys? Vicky says, oh, she's going to make us all jealous. Vicky says, my husband is the most unromantic guy. Oh, I read romantic. I buy my own flowers, etc. This year I told him my Valentine's Day gift was a trip to Joann's that's closing. Yeah, Joann's is closing. No more Joann's fabrics. Where on earth will we shop except on the internet? You know? Nowhere else to shop anymore. There's Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby makes their own stuff, so you can't always get all the cool things. Kind of like the yellow in there. Do you guys like the yellow? And then Jennifer says, I'm calling bingo at the Gooding Senior Center. Then my husband is making a steak with mushrooms and lobster tails, and I'm making mashed baked potatoes, asparagus, and turtle pie for dessert. Also, the bingo people want chocolate peanut butter fudge. I love bingo. We used to have bingo up here where we live. We don't have it anymore that I know of. But I love bingo. So watercolor, you guys, can be something super fast, or it can take a long time like this. Sometimes when I use watercolor, we go really fast. But then sometimes it just can be a long process. Like if you were painting a ship or something, I think that could take a long time. But it is kind of fun how these colors are meeting each other and kind of blending together. We'll see what it looks like when it's done. Oh, I keep hitting the camera. I apologize. Good morning, Jackie. Oh, one I thought all the Joannes were closing. See what happens when these colors meet. This is kind of a fun little practice. I've never done anything really like this before, and I kind of like it. Jennifer says, I love the way this heart is turning out. Me too. I didn't really know what I was doing at first, but it's kind of fun. And freeing. It's kind of freeing because it just kind of is like puzzle pieces. Oops, I just smeared the whole thing over there. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. And I still have to add detail, like over by my brush. That got kind of goobery colored. We'll have to fix that. That's a good blue. Add blue into this weird goobery color. And purple. Maybe I better dry that before I add the purple. Les is Leslie. Kudos for you and your amazing memory. Patience and help. Yeah, you're welcome, Leslie. It is kind of a cool heart now that it's done. I didn't know what we were doing at first, but I do kind of like it. But I am going to add detail to it, I think. I just can't do just watercolor by itself. And it is kind of fun to do this design when you're shaky, because I am really shaky today. So one of my idols, Linda Ronstadt, you know who Linda Ronstadt is? She has MS and she's now in a wheelchair. She can't sing because of her MS, but I love her so much still. And I'm proud of her for getting out and doing stuff, even in a wheelchair, because I think sometimes with celebrities, they get really conscious, self-conscious of the way they look or dress or act. Okay, I might ruin the whole thing here. Here's where we go. Here's where the magic may not happen. A very dirty water. I just want this to run. So I'm going to add some water. That's exactly what I wanted. A little bit more. More dirty water. Perfect. Wish I could get a little more running, a little other direction. So we'll do it there and see what happens. Nope, it's still running the same direction. So I guess we need to make it go on its own. I'm just adding water into the heart here, and hopefully we'll get some runs. We'll have the runs. They don't want to run. I'm adding so much water. There we go. I guess that's as good as it gets. Just not running real well. So I'll add some runs in here. I don't know if I like it or not, but in my brain, I was going to like it. I like it. I mean, this isn't for everybody, that's for sure. But I do like it. Okay, we're going to blot that at the bottom. Blot that at the bottom. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, let me show you what I did for my husband. Let me get it off the wall. Hang on a second. All right, let's move this for a sec. So my husband was in the hospital like 8 years ago. He had an ablation. His heart was beating at 254 beats per minute. You know, it's supposed to beat at like 90, but he had something happen where it just beat really fast. And so the only thing that gets me through really tough times is drawing. So I drew this heart for him and colored it here. And it says, "With every beat of your heart, I love you more and more." And he has it on the wall. And it's one of my favorite things I've ever drawn. So I kind of wanted this to be kind of bleeding like that because I love bleeding hearts a lot. But this is like a real heart, you know. And I don't know if I could draw it again, but it took like 8 hours while he was in surgery. It kept me sane. That's all I know. So let's dry this and then we'll get some detail going on in there. I do like this heart. Not sure about the bleeding, but I kind of do. I don't know. I do like the drippies. I do like the drippies. Hippies and drippies. Kind of cool. But, you know, bleeding hearts are not for everybody. So don't do it on yours if you don't like it. But I do like it because it was kind of just too cutesy wootsy at first. Gonna blot some of that. Pamela says, I love today's watercolor heart. You are so creative, and that's why you are the teacher. Hey, thanks. All right, so we're gonna add detail to this, and then I'm not sure about the lettering yet. So we'll hit that part when we get there, but I wish I had erased this first. There's a line right there that's bugging me. We're gonna take a dry brush so I don't mess up everything. And then we're gonna do our brush. And just give it some detail. For sure the brush is gonna get detail. I don't know about the heart yet. No Carmen today? I haven't seen Carmen yet today. Oh, it ran right there. I thought I was dry. Oh, I was able to pick it up. I got rid of the black right there. That's amazing. Amazing. We'll give our brush some detail. My friend Michelle Hamilton draws some really cool brushes. I've always tried to draw tools like pens and pencils and brushes. I'm not a big fan of mine, but I like this one. It's coming out pretty cool. Leslie says those drips really sell the pour your heart out quote. I think so. I mean, that was the idea. Because it's supposed to be pour your heart art out, you know. And I may accentuate, I guess is the word. I may accentuate the word art. I don't know yet. What size is my card? Jewel wants to know. This is 4 inches wide by 7 1/4. It's whatever fits in my pocket. Perfect spot for a heart right there. And there's another question somebody asked. I gotta go look. Do you use a hot or cold dryer? It's hot. It's a heat tool from Ranger. It's a Tim Holtz, what's it called? Tim Holtz Ranger craft tool. See, caution hot. This is not a hair dryer intended for craft use only. Oh my God, imagine using that on your head. It is so hot. Do not use that on your head. So funny. Do a little dice looking thing here. Put white dots in the center of these black dots to accentuate them even more. All right, now, I don't know. I really want to outline all this, so I'm gonna make a little loop-de-loop here. And then we'll see if we want to continue to outline it. Well, continue or not to continue. Let's use the white for a sec. And I don't know what else to do. I may leave that. I don't know. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what to do. Put a little highlight in our brush. I kind of think I want to outline the whole thing. But I do like that just like that. Okay, let's try to erase all the pencil. Without hopefully smearing anything. Because if I smear something, that'll change everything because I'll have to fix it. Pencil lines under all this watercolor here. I don't know, I kind of like it. I think we're going to, I'm going to get a skinnier pen. And what was this? 5, so I need a really skinny one. A 1. Sandy says, that is so beautiful. The multicolored heart reminds me of a painting of the world. I was looking up here and it looks like the earth. Yeah. Don't outline the heart. I like the brush standing out. All right, well, let's start here. Because I think I want to outline this. The heart art part. And I'm not sure if I should have done this or not either, but I'm doing it. I want the art to stand out because it's heart art. I am hungry this morning. It's a good thing I still have some eggs left. Did I tell you about the powdered egg story? We were at the hotel and they gave us a continental breakfast and they had some lovely fluffy eggs. And my mother-in-law said, these eggs must have cost them a fortune to make because it was in a giant chafing dish. And I'm like, these aren't real eggs. And she said, what? And I said, they're powdered eggs. And she's like, what's that? And I said, you know, they're fake eggs. She had never heard of that before. And that made me giggle. Just so many things that I wonder how she ever made it through her life. So funny. Oops, that's very dirty. How'd that get so dirty, that white pen? I don't have much to talk about today, you guys. There's so many things I have to do on my list. Today I'm going to buy the champagne for my daughter's bridal shower because it's a make-your-own mimosa shower. So we're going to have some pretty bottles of different juices like passion fruit and I don't know, can't think of it all right now. Lots of different types of juices, though. So I think I'm going to do black in the centers of all of these watercolor letters. Kind of defeats the purpose, but that's okay. And I told you about the flower bouquet bar that we're going to have, right? And I talked my daughter into having her rehearsal dinner at the same place as the rehearsal, which is where the wedding's going to be. And so we're going to get a taco truck to come up and serve tacos. And my daughter said, let's just not have a dinner. Let's just have the rehearsal and let everybody leave. And I'm like, I think if you're going to do the rehearsal, you kind of have to feed people dinner, right? I do like this part being outlined, or inlined, I guess. It's inlined in the center. Because with the drips, it was a little hard to read. This one's too thin. I have to go over it. Perfect. Shaking yet, Lindsay? Okay. I need a little more drippies. Little more drippies. Because I made a big mess down here. So I think we'll add some more drips in now that we have the black. A few more drips at the bottom. Whoops, I just I just dripped. Okay. Kind of think it needs, oh, I know what it needs. Let's try this. I know what it needs. Tina says some people do a cookie bar or an ice cream bar. Well, that is fun. I like that idea, Tina. I wonder if I could get a bunch of the people in her wedding to each bring a dozen cookies and everybody could have a cookie. That's a great idea. I think I'm going to try that idea. Because his family, they're big cookers, bakers, chefs. What do you call it? Like they like to cook. I don't know about baking, but that would be fun. All right, I know what we're doing now. I'm going to blot that. We're going to get our watercolors, starting with the purple and the blue. Perfect. It's exactly what it needed. Now we need a little green. It just needed something and I didn't want to splash it. you know? And I love my watercolor edging lately. It just kind of makes me happy. And it's fun to do when you shake because it doesn't matter exactly what happens with it. It's just going to look cute no matter what. Oh my gosh, Barbara says my niece did a strawberry shortcake bar for her wedding. That's so cute. Well, she already has her wedding, what's happening at the wedding planned out. So we can't really change that. I have a frog in my throat. Oh, but we could do something else at the rehearsal. That's a super cute idea. My daughter's making all her own desserts for her wedding. She doesn't like anybody else's desserts, so that's her plan. Gonna go all red at the bottom here. Go back to a peak. And a bright pink. All right. I think this card is finished. Just gotta dry it because it's really wet. I don't want to touch it or get anything on it or smear it because it is cool just like it is. I also thought it might be fun because my daughter and her boyfriend are really into junk candy. Like he likes Sour Patch Worms and Sour Patch Kids and licorice and Mike and Ike's. So I thought maybe we would do a bowl, different bowls of candy. I'll have to see. That might be fun at the rehearsal. Everybody can take a little bag of candy. Not everybody's into candy. I am. I love my candy. I gotta fix this black down here. I don't know what happened. Oh, it ran again. I see. I see what happened. Because I had it running again. And it washed some of the black away. Nowhere else, right? Boy, these black pens really do not like watercolor. All right, that's it. We're done. And just in the nick of time. So there's our heart. And it's got some drippies. And then we took the brush and went around here and did a little Lindsay curl. And it says, pour your heart out. And it is going once I, oh, it's still wet right there. I can't put it in yet until I dry this part. Terry says, strawberry shortcake bar sounds fun. You could have different berries. Oh, I like that idea. Maybe we should do that for her shower. Okay, I think everything is dry now. So it is going in here. And if we did this right, which you never know until the end, I did. I didn't want to be able to see any of the lettering, and I wanted it to kind of coordinate with this page over here. So we're good to go. That one came out fun. I like it. A good one for Valentine's Day. A little bleeding heart. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Have a really good day. I hope you have fun with this heart and do one yourself. If you don't want to do the drips, don't do the drips. But to me, that's what makes it. I might even finish dripping some over here, but I don't know. I kind of like just the pink and the red dripping. All right, have a really good day. No, hold on. I changed my mind. I want to add one thing. Hold on. Not leaving yet. I'm going to take a gray pen. And I'm going to add, well, this one's not working well. We're going to add some gray highlight here to the word heart. Just to kind of accentuate it. I always have to look at things and then decide if I'm done. I mean, it could have been done, but I just want this word heart to be accentuated. Oh my God, my husband made himself breakfast. It smells amazing. Okay, now I'm done. There's white. Terry's like, what? No white? There's white dots here, white there. Do I need more white? I can add more white. Hold on. Let's add a little more white in here for Terry. Just a few more dots. I don't want anybody sad on Valentine's Day. Okay. My watercolor lettering turned out to be not so watercolory, but it's okay. All right, so now we have some white in our lettering. We have some gray around the word heart. Pour your heart out. And then we have our brush and our watercolor heart. Okay, bye. That's it. 9 o'clock on the dot. Love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Go buy yourself some chocolate because who needs flowers? Right? Okay. See you later. Bye.